What up, gang? It's your boy ZaZa back with another banger. What if I told you the perfect plant wasn't just about looks, but more so actually about unlocking hidden genetic potential? We hear the word phenotype. Kind of reminds you of
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
like if you say it 3 times, maybe the perfect plant will come out. Nah, that's not the case. Are you trait hunting or are you pheno hunting? The question is, do you know the difference? Today, we unlock the hidden secrets. Pheno hunting versus trait hunting. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Get it. So often we hear the word phenotype. The question is, do you really understand what phenotype is? And in order to understand trait selection, we'll need to have a good foundation in phenotype. One fact that I think people tend to overlook is, in order for there to be a pheno hunt, it requires a certain amount of diversity. So pheno hunt specifically involves hunting for the best plants in a genetically diverse environment. So that tells you that in order for there to be a phenotype, there needs to be diversity. Without diversity, there is no phenotype. Phenotypes are expressed traits that are induced by environment and genetics. So the combination of genotype and environment equal phenotype. And on a really surface level, yeah, we're going to look for the best out of that diverse population. You don't realize is that the reason why we hear pheno hunt so much is because pheno hunts and phenotypes, because they require diversity to exist, they are directly related to F1s. And pollen chuckers also go hand in hand with F1s, right? His existence is based on taking a mother and a father and making an F1. And whenever we create an F1, we create the most diversity, right? Because we are bringing 2 people from 2 separate worlds together to create an offspring. A mix of mom and a mix of dad. That's the most diversity you're going to have as far as your gene pool. This is why we hear phenotype, pheno hunt so much, because there's so much pollen chucking. There's so much F1s that are being labeled as good genetics, or F1s that are being considered true crosses, or F1s that are being considered or being marketed as stable genetics, when in reality, it's just the starting point, right? It just literally is the first step of us creating our own line. We have to remember that
ZaZa.
the word phenotype is related directly to F1s. So when you actually start to do the work, we get into trait hunting, right? It's not necessary. So pheno hunting happens in the very beginning when we initially do the first outcross, when we start. You hear pheno hunt so much because pollen chuckers start, then they sell whatever they started to start something new. So it's always constantly a pheno hunt. In my world, where we're actually working through selective breeding, we focus more on traits and individual selection. We talk about all the time how traits are independently assorted. So when we think of a particular phenotype, a phenotype usually comes with a list of characteristics or inheritable traits. Trait hunting focuses on selecting for specific traits, inheritable traits, right? We want to focus on a specific trait. So let me give you a perfect idea. After I've already passed my F1 stages of work, I am now isolating traits. I'm now looking to isolate traits. Let's take DeadOps OG, for example. That's my elite line, right? That's the line I've been working for so many years. Let's say that it's almost perfect to where I want it. Now, the only thing I'd like to improve is mold resistance. That one inheritable trait that I'm looking to isolate and add to my elite line. But we don't need all of the other traits that come along. I'm only looking to isolate and fix one trait into my line. It's a series of ways we can do it. We talk about transgression backcross all the time. A transgression backcross is my primary tool that I use for trait hunting. When trait hunting, I can do an outcross with a specimen that might have the mold resistance I'm looking for, that one trait that I'm looking for. I can do an outcross, and through a series of transgression backcrosses, I can isolate that one individual trait. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, I have about 6 different strains being tested and strength tested for DeadOps OG to add any traits that might stand out for me, right? Anything that might stand out to me to add more to my line, right? So in this case, I'm only trait hunting. I'm not pheno hunting. So the difference is I don't even need to label the plants, right? I can literally just grow them out, stress them out, get whatever reactions or expressions that I'm looking for or not looking for. And if I see something, one in particular trait that I'm interested in, bam, I go get it. As simple as that. I go get it, I push out everything else I don't want, and I isolate through a series of backcrosses. And that would be an example of trait hunting. There's many ways we can use our tools, many things we can do, many mechanics that are available to us with the tools that we have in our toolbox. It's just a matter of continuing to press the line of education, continuing to build yourself up, doing the research, taking the information that I give you and adding on to it, right? Jumping down that loophole, that rabbit hole of more information and adding it all together. We got some exciting news, gang. Tonight is the night. The biggest giveaway from Team ZaZa. It's an international, worldwide giveaway. It's in honor of Black History Month. We celebrating tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern. If you want to participate, only rule is you need to be in the Twitch or the YouTube. We're giving you 2 options. If you want to be one of those grand prize winners, there's going to be 9 giveaways. 3 will be grand prizes and 6 will just happen throughout the show. If you want to be one of those winners, you need to be in the Twitch or the YouTube tonight at 11 p.m. and stay the entire show if you want to be a grand prize winner. We got tons of stuff to give away tonight. We got some huge prizes for our grand prize winners. AC Infinity AI controls, can. We got ZaZa merch. We got Seedsman Seeds. We got Seedsman merch. We got Dynamiko. And the list goes on because Team ZaZa will also be in the building offering up genetics and stuff for some of our winners. So I'm super excited. We are doing it big from South Africa to Australia. We got several continents involved. Canada, what up? North America, what up? Everybody's involved. South Africa, what up? Yeah, I need y'all in here tonight. We're going big in honor of Black History Month. We stand on the shoulders of some of the greats. And today it's all about family, love, support, and community, man. So I need you there. Don't be there. You're going to be a square. All right? Much love, gang. I'll see you tonight, man. At the end of the day, trait hunting is focusing on individual traits and targeting specific inheritable characteristics. Pheno hunting is more observable, focusing on the differences in the entire population. I hope that kind of sums it up. I hope I gave you a better understanding or a better explanation, because it's time to step your game up. It's time to put the old ways behind us, the bro knowledge, the lack thereof knowledge, the guesstimations. We're putting all that behind us and we focusing on strictly scholarly articles and good information, because each one teach one, and it's all about QCE, quality, community, and education. We bring quality to this community through education. And speaking of QCE, Make sure you join us tonight. We got some big news, a huge announcement about QCE, and you don't want to miss it, man. Make sure you visit aceinfinity.com. If you use code TEAMZAZA at checkout, you get a discount, about 15% off. So it's definitely worth it. Make sure you use code TEAMZAZA and take advantage of the discount that has been ongoing at ZaZagenetics.com. You can get an additional 30% off if you use code COMSHOW, right? You can get that information from me. I can't wait to see you guys, man. Much love. I see the comments. I love you guys back. I'll see you tonight, man. I'm out of here. Kick, pow.